Right, next step is the big step. We're going to cut the skin today. So can you see what we've done? We've actually used tailor chalk or dressmaking chalk to draw around the hoop, and then added a border so that we know the skin will fit around the sides. And then what we will do is we will, once we've cut the skin into the circle that will fit the drum plus the margin, then this piece of skin will be soaked for 2 days. And then when it's soaked, after 2 days, it will be ready to prepare for lacing. So it's a big step because today is the day we actually cut the skin.
Yes.
So, Brigitte, what are you going to do now?
I'm going to light the candle because, we're going to really be invoking the sacredness of this beautiful animal, the bison. Because we're going to be working closely with the body of this beautiful being, its soul and its spirit, as Marion is going to be using this beautiful, we're going to be weaving a drum. So first stage is going to be lighting the candle. So we're calling in we're rekindling the memory of this beautiful bison. And I feel she's being welcomed in. And then we're going to be really walking in her steps. And that feels very moving indeed.
Nice.
To be inviting her.
Yes.
As we're going to be, asking for her medicine to come through. This is the first time I am actually going to be making a drum. I was meant to be taught how to make a drum after the first workshop. However, everything has fallen apart. So this is really an exploration and moving with this source center onto a totally new way.
Yes.
Of being with life, being with creation, as we are creators. So we're going to trust in this process. And it's wonderful.
Beautiful.
Exciting.
Yes.
And the child in me is really rejoicing with Marion's child. So we're going to be working with the inner child and the essence of our inner child.
Yes. And we had so this morning we were connecting with how our inner child, the innocence within, the purity of the innocence within has an inner sense and is very well boundaried.
Yeah.
It doesn't take on what's outside of its own boundary, that innocent child.
Yeah.
And in the same way, the bison has that same firm boundary.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Very caring mother.
Yes.
But very much like,
Don't
I will
upset
stampede.
her. Yeah, don't upset me or I will eat you.
And I'll stampede over you.
Yeah.
Which means I will, with my hoofs,
Yes.
I will pound the ground, get the sparks from the earth to say, that is enough.
Yes.
And I feel this is the medicine of where we are going to be moving. Safe, good boundaries, but coming from the heart.
Yes.
Because bison is really,
And I just remembered
solid.
A teaching point sometimes that I use around Mama Bear and how gentle she is with the cubs.
Yeah.
And if you threaten the cubs, you will be dinner and she will eat you gleefully, even with her gentleness.
Yeah.
And so for us, well, for me, my cubs are truth, but that's my truth.
Yeah.
And that's all I can defend. I can't be somebody else's truth defender. I can only defend my own truth. And that's a boundary that I know needs to be very firm.
And very protected.
And this is, so this for me is part of my prayer with the bison.
Yes, so that's beautiful. You're bringing
They're
in
my
this
cubs.
prayer.
My cub is the truth. And that's what I defend, my truth.
Beautiful.
Not the truth for all. My truth is what I will defend.
I love that.
And I will eat you with a smile on my face if you threaten my cubs.
Well, Bison may
Well, they wouldn't eat you,
absolutely
but they would make
yeah.
sure that you didn't disturb the cubs.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And Bison will definitely stampede over you
Okay.
if you dare to threaten
Yes.
her herd,
Yes.
especially her territory.
Yes.
So back to boundaries again.
Perfect. Perfect.
So we're going to be lighting the candle now.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm going to I'm going to turn that on. And Marion, would you like to take the match, sweetie? And here is the candle. There. Beautiful. It's done now. Wonderful. So there we are, and we are going to be smudging the skin next. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the next stage.